Hello, Serious Survivor here, and I want to talk about why the withdrawal from Afghanistan and the power vacuum that it will cause will be such a dangerous thing for the United States. Launched on October 7, 2001, the U.S. led an invasion of Afghanistan, quickly overthrew the Taliban regime. While America's strategic objective in Afghanistan has often been unclear, the fear that an Afghanistan dominated by the Taliban would remain a safe haven for international terrorists has been one of the primary motives for what was deemed as the forever war. The alliance between al-Qaeda and the Taliban has endured for over 25 years. Between a crushing military campaign by the world's foremost military alliance and considerations that seemingly should have led the Taliban to break ties long ago, the fact that they haven't is remarkable. As in other alliances, the two groups remain engaged in cooperation with mutual expectations about consultation and cooperation in the future. Since the inception of the relationship between the Taliban and al-Qaeda, the two groups have differed greatly on some of their strategic objectives, priorities, and tactics, but the Taliban continues to be staunchly focused on Afghanistan and has never really embraced al-Qaeda's global jihadist ambitions. For its part, al-Qaeda has consistently pursued its own agenda without any real disregard for the Taliban. Yet they cooperate in Afghanistan and expect future cooperation and consultation in that realm. They both share a desire to expel U.S. forces from Afghanistan and reinstate Taliban rule. The Taliban does not rely on al-Qaeda, nor does it need al-Qaeda's support for its insurgency. Al-Qaeda gains more from the relationship, not least of all a role in the insurgency in Afghanistan, and now we know the troops are pulling out. The date was originally September 11th, which would be the 20-year anniversary of what we call 9/11. That date was upped to August 31st. As the troops are withdrawn from that particular area, we've seen a resurgence in the Taliban that's more than we've ever seen before from them. Pentagon officials state they are watching the Taliban's sweeping advances in Afghanistan with deep concern and are encouraging its Afghan partners to step up and defend their country amid the pullout of U.S. forces. The Taliban now claims to have almost 90% of Afghanistan under their control, and these are claims that are not being disputed by our government or the Afghan government. The concerning fact about this is a lot of people might think, well, why are we concerned about the Taliban? They're way over there. But the Taliban has no problem letting international terrorist organizations operate within their country or under their control. Not really under their control, but basically operating there during their watch, so to speak. When the Taliban, because it's a when and not if, if no one intervenes, when the Taliban takes Afghanistan, then that's going to once again produce a safe haven for international terrorism. With all the threats from other nations throughout the world, with the rhetoric, the war, the rumors of war, with everything that we see, to see an increase in international terrorism is not a far reach. And having a country like Afghanistan controlled by a group like the Taliban will give these international terrorists not only a safe haven, but a base of operations in which to plan their operations, to plan their attacks. Now, the U.S. says it will continue to assist Afghanistan, but once we pull the majority of our troops out there, our assistance will be limited to basically drone strikes and things like that, and political assistance and consultations. So this is something that we want to keep an eye on, because if the Taliban does take back all of Afghanistan, and if nothing's done to stop them, I do believe we're going to see a dramatic increase in international terrorism, and I do believe the majority of that terrorism will be aimed toward the United States. Just a short video, just wanted to touch on that a little bit. Hope the information was informative. Thanks a lot for watching. God bless, and for now, Serious Survivor, out.